Okay, so I have tried using this wonderful little app, bless its heart, to record my reflections, and unfortunately, um, it hasn't worked. The volume of the video that we have been watching just disappears. Uh, it goes from really, really, really loud at the very beginning to very, very soft where you barely hear anything. Like, you couldn't hear any of that. Luckily, when I uploaded this video to YouTube, I made sure to include closed captioning. So if nothing else, we'll at least be able to get to read what I'm saying. Here we go. Hey, Kinders! This week we are going to have a lot of projects that we're going to be doing, and I think now would be an amazing time to Okay, so during this one, there's a lot of pauses in there. I don't know if you can notice it. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a lot of pauses in there. And what it is I lost my train of thought. My glasses had started to slide down my face, and it really bothers me when they don't stay where they're supposed to. And I know I can't touch them because I'm washing my hands. Um, but not only that, being in front of a computer screen, it doesn't matter how many times. 6, 7, 9, 12, it doesn't matter. I'm very nervous and I lose my train of thought, and so it's just very obvious in this video. Definitely something I might need to work on. Okay, that right there, I wish that I had had time to re-record that, because that is such an unnecessary piece of information, and it's mostly because I'm nervous. I don't record videos very often, so this one, so that little eye just makes me nervous. Okay, so one of the things that's going on is I like my tone. I mean, it doesn't look like I'm smiling, but I actually am. And I'm glad that it's showing up in the sound of my voice because it's upbeat, it's friendly. But this next part, uh, we'll talk about it after you see it. Okay, so that was a really great teaching moment, but my tone of voice and the way I phrased it, that doesn't teach anybody anything. Um, and so it really needs to be worked on. Okay, so one of the things that I'm glad I included in this video was the fact about leaving the water on. When I substituted in pre-K and kindergarten, it was one of the hardest things for those babies to remember to not touch the faucet after they finished washing their hands. So they would just go back and put their hand right back on where all those germs were and turn it off. And I was like, that doesn't work that way. So I'm glad that that I included this in there. But that where I put those paper towels, you'll see that wasn't a good idea. I really should have scooted it further down the bar. Also, why did I go to third person? I went to third person and then I stayed there. I mean, I didn't even realize I did it. And so I've rewatched this several times and I get a giggle out of it every time. It's like, what, why are you talking in third person? And then I realized I actually do that quite a bit. Okay, so before this turns on here, let me hit pause. Sorry about that. I had automatic replay or automatic play on, and so it started the next video, and I was like, oh no! So had to hit a quick pause there. So I have moved on to the second video, which is ta-da! Following instructions, and my daughter, Savannah, my sweet, sweet kid. She is helping me out with this. She was my camera person. And so now she is pretending to be my kindergartner and washing her hands. So we're gonna give this a quick play here. And this one also has closed captioning, so I will do my best to make sure that it's included in the video.
Hi, Kinders! So, you just saw me wash my hands. Now, I'm going to show you how my
Okay, so I accidentally hit the mouse because what I was trying to do was keep the closed captionings in the screen. So I had to keep moving it and I kept tapping the mouse. So that's how come it paused here and there. And I was kind of like, oops. Not a lot of comments for this. I mean, she was like, all right, let's get this done. And of course, she makes TikToks and she does Snapchat and she makes videos about this and she makes videos about that. And she makes YouTube videos. And so this kid's like totally comfortable in front of a camera. Me, not so much. That's why she gets giggles. And that's why sometimes in the other video it would bounce a bit because she was laughing at me. Which of course distracted me. But no, I mean, the follow-up video did pretty well. I mean, she followed instructions. She did it really, really smoothly. It ran great. I could have been a little more vocal with praise instead of mm-hmm. I could have been yes, you know, been more vocal with it, used actual words. Um, but the ending where I go, "Good job," you know, that's a really great thing to remember to do with kids. Every time they do something right, just to remember to praise them because it goes a long way. But overall, I mean, are there things to fix in both videos? Probably. Definitely in the first one. Maybe one or two things to fix in the second one, but I'm pretty proud of it though. All right, I hope everybody has a safe rest of their summer. Class has actually been really fun. I'm glad I took it. Thanks again.